Hello, this is a video to showcase our new analysis module, this time to assess hops, which may be useful in the context of rehab, for instance for return to play assessments when looking at dynamic stability, asymmetries between limbs, or landing mechanics. So our module works for different types of hops. Here you see like a triple hop, but you could measure a single hop, double, triple, crossover. It works for most use cases. So after you collect some data, you can run or analysis. So I did it already. So we have this new hop analysis. And after the analysis is run, you can access our dashboard, the raw data, or PDF reports. So if you, for instance, download the PDF report, you will see that we extracted some key biomechanical metrics and we compare these metrics to normative data. You have also access to some kinematic information in the other pages of the report. From the menu here, you can also access the dashboard. In this dashboard, you can visualize at the same time the skeleton and some kinematic quantities. So for instance, we could plot the center of mass vertical position over time, and you can see that together with the animation. On the right hand side you have the scalar metrics, and when it gets interesting is when you can compare, for instance, between left and right over time. So you can here add another trial. So for instance, we could add the right leg from the same subject at the same time, and what you will be able to see is like the kinematic data on top of each other, looking at the different scalar metrics, and you can see the skeletons performing the activity kind of synchronously. So here what you see, for instance, is that the average hop distance was higher for the left leg, contact time was also higher, and this resulted in the same reactive strength index for both sides. Takeoff angle was slightly lower for the left leg, but overall the landing mechanics when looking at the knee was very similar. So you see similar peak knee flexion angles and peak knee dynamic valgus angles for both sides. So this is the type of analysis you can do with our new hop module. I just would like to mention a few words about the best setup to collect hop data. So as you can see here on the right hand side, we used 3 cameras. So this is what we suggest to avoid occlusion of body segments. So having 2 cameras on the sides and 1 frontal camera limits risk of occlusion for the non-contacting leg. Also, when collecting the data, you can select advanced settings, and I would suggest collecting data at a higher frame rate than default, for instance 120 or 240, to have best quality data, especially during landing, where we find that having a higher frame rate is better. I will also apply a filter of about 15 Hertz, which is what is suggested based on the literature, and that should get rid of some of the jitters you could see in the data. So this is our new analysis module. Please feel free to share feedback if you have any, and feel free to explore our other analysis modules. We would love to hear how you can use them as part of your practice. Thank you, and see you in a bit.